اللهم علمنا ما ينفعنا وانفعنا بما علمتنا وزدنا علما. اللهم آت نفوسنا تقواها زكها أنت خير من زكاها أنت وليها ومولاها. اللهم ارحم موتانا واشف مرضانا. اللهم ارحم موتانا واشف مرضانا. اللهم ارحم موتانا واشف مرضانا. آمين. Respected sisters, we continue inshallah the study of Bulugh al-Maram, Book of Business Transactions. We are in page 263. Correct? Yes, 263. We continue with the recitation of the hadith. I start today with Sister Yani. Bismillah. We are in 682, correct? 679? 679. Okay, go ahead. Radiallahu anhu.
When prices were high in Al-Madinah in the time of Allah's Messenger,
Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam.
people said, O Allah's Messenger, prices have become high, so fix them for us. Allah's Messenger Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam replied, Allah is the one who fixes prices, who withholds, gives lavishly, and provides. And I hope that when I meet Allah the Most High, none of you will have any claim on me for an injustice regarding blood or property.
What does that mean? Does that mean we don't put prices for goods? No, here it means limitation. You limit. You don't let people take more than this. No. For example, you say you cannot sell this product more than this amount of money. That is, he said that's up to Allah, not up to me. But to put a price, for example, sugar, 1 kilo is, let's say, 5 ringgit. Otherwise, people also start doing, for example, people start selling 10, one sell 15. So please understand here, it doesn't mean we don't put a price on a commodity when we want to sell it. It means fixing the price, meaning you cannot sell more than this. No, people buy and sell. But there are things, sisters, yes, we cannot take more than 1/3 of profit. I told you this before. What are those things? You cannot take more than 1/3 profit. If you bought it, let's say one ringgit, the maximum you get is 1 ringgit 33 cents. Is what people, their lives depend on. For example, rice, water. These things, if they don't find rice and water, they may die. So 1 ringgit 33. You buy something 2 ringgit, you can make 60 cents. You understand? 1/3. Anything other than that, between you and the buyer or the seller, whatever you agree. You want to sell a land, you want to sell a house, you want to sell, no problem. Let's say you bought this house 1 million. There is somebody offering you 2 million, 100%, no problem. Because people's lives don't depend on houses, but depend on food. Is this clear, inshallah? So be careful for those who sell food. You cannot make a huge profit. I'm not talking about luxurious food. I'm talking about rice, for example. Rice, it costs you, to make this rice, it costs you 10 ringgit. You make 3 ringgit extra. Maximum 4, 33 cents. 3 ringgit and 30 cents. But chicken, this and that, people's life don't depend on chicken. If people don't eat chicken, they don't die. Yes. Yes, raw. When it is natural from Allah Azza wa Jalla. Because rice, what do? All you do, you boil it. But chicken, you process it, you do this, and you feed the chicken, many things. So please be careful, sisters, in buying and selling. There is a limit. For example, fruit. It costs you the cost, everything, with the cost, with everything, with the farmer, cost you 10 ringgit. You make 3 ringgit profit. Today, no. Maybe one durian cost you 10 ringgit. You sell it 50 ringgit because there is high demand. If the cost is 10 all, you make nice profit. Alhamdulillah. Greed has killed us. We are also victims of greed. It's true. Now hearing me like this, you feel like, wow, scared, right? I know. That's why we need Quran and Hadith. Otherwise, by the time we realize and death comes, we are already, na'udhu billah, in big trouble. Another thing, sisters, whether you make 100% profit or just 3% or 33%, there is death or not? Khalas. Then, alhamdulillah. If Allah gives us contentment, qana'ah, then that's the greatest treasure Allah has ever given you. The greatest treasure on earth is not seen. It's something in the heart. It's to be content, alhamdulillah, shukur. So in food, coffee, this cup of coffee, let's say, cost me 2 ringgit. I make 60 cents. I sell it 260. But Sheikh, you said coffee, people say, yeah, but still it's something that people eat. I hope this is clear. Continue, sister. Radiallahu anhu. Allah's messenger. Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. Very good. Never keep a good until the price rises. Businessmen, they do this now. They say, let me not sell this thing until the prices go high. People are offering you already, they want to buy. You say, no. Until it goes high. A lot of people do this. Rasulullah said, you are sinner when you do that. If someone offers you something good, alhamdulillah, bismillah. You made a profit, you're selling something, you made profit, bismillah, sell. Especially food. Because some people, what they do? They keep the food until the prices go high, and then they sell. The biggest sin among all the goods is food. And there are people doing this. They store the food like a date. Algerian dates, they keep it. When Ramadan comes, 2 months, they start selling. Why you don't sell now? Now it's Dhul Hijjah, Dhul Qi'dah. See, please do not, sugar, rice, all goods, water, even water, they store it when there is drought or there is need, and then they sell. Don't do that, my sisters. Never do that. You become sinner. But a lot of businessmen, that's what they do, right? Even nations, they do that. They block, let's say, grains of wheat. America does this. When the market needs, they sell. Until the price goes high, which is haram, it's a sin. So for us, alhamdulillah, the Muslims, we need to do this. Good. Continue, one more hadith. Yes, three. MashaAllah, she's very, follow the rules. Very good. She okay, Sheikh. I practice, Sheikh. Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam.
Do not tie up the udders of camels and goods. He who buys them after that has been done, has 2 useless to him after milking them. He may keep them if he wishes, or may return them along with some of dates.
Sa' of dates. Let me explain that. Rasulullah ﷺ has forbidden us to, you know what is sarr al-ibil and ghanam and cows, to not let babies suckle the milk of their mothers. Let the udder get full. Once the udder of the cow or the she camel or the sheep is full of milk, by stopping the baby from drinking. So poor animal, she's full and she is in pain. You know this as mothers. Then he takes her to the market to sell. The person thinks, oh, this will give me a lot of milk, so he gives good price. But actually, that's not her milk. That's the milk that has been there for 1 week. Rasulullah ﷺ said, that is haram, don't do that. And he said, if any one of you has bought that type of animal and went later on and milk it and find out that the next day she doesn't give that much, then he can return the commodity with extra date to pay for the milk he took. But he can take it back, which means guarantee, because that's cheating. Is this clear? You bought a camel, you thought, mashallah, this camel will give you, let's say, 3 liters of milk every day, because the udder is so full. But you realized after milking the camel that, oh my God, she doesn't even give half liter. You can take it back to the market, give it back to the person who sold it to you, take your money, but instead give him some date. What is sa' is this, sisters? 4 of this. Sa' is 4 of the 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Which was those days? Here rice, you give him rice. 1 kilo, you give him 1 kilo of rice. Give me back my money. Here is your camel. Is this clear? So that is a form of cheating. Some people do that. Another thing some people do, sisters, is this, na'udhu billah. You see the tail of the animal? There is one way to know if the sheep is good for udhiyah, especially Eid is coming. The cow, the bull, the camel, and the sheep, or the goat you want to slaughter. There is one way to know if it's good, because sometimes the look doesn't give you. One is to look at the teeth here, if they are 2 or 3, because you cannot kill one less than 1 year. For udhiyah, for Eid, you cannot slaughter a sheep that is less than 1 year. 1 year and up. Then you go to the tail, and you touch the tail from the back. This is the tail, let's say. You put your hand behind, not on top, behind. If it's fat, it means there is some meat. If you touch bones, it means skinny. Some people, what they do, the eve of the market, let's say tomorrow is the market, tonight they bring a needle and do this to the animal in that place. So it becomes swollen. Pain. The animal, they do this, they take a needle of stitching, not even a pure needle or clean needle. They do this. So it becomes infected, actually, fat. The buyer goes and says, you think this is a good sheep, but it's not. All these things, may Allah reward my father who taught me this thing. He said, come, I show you how to learn and this and that. But people cheat. So Rasulullah ﷺ has forbidden also that we leave the milk. Look, I just prevented the baby from, or I did not milk it for 1 week. You as a mother or as a buyer or whoever is coming to buy, you think, wow, look, this camel, mashallah, this cow, usually cows. And sister, think. Sometimes you find a skinny cow with a big udder. What does that mean? You have to think also. A lot of cheaters. So Rasulullah ﷺ has forbidden the Muslims, do not tie up the udders of the camel and goat. And sometimes they even tie them so that because when it's too full, sometimes it drops. The milk starts dropping. You understand? So they do that and they bring to the camel to the market, and the person get impressed. In reality, that's not what she makes of milk. So Islamically, you can return that product by law, and you can go to court, and he will be put in jail if he refuses. Usually there are police, let's say, you tell them, I bought this last week or today or yesterday, and this man is still here. I found him, he doesn't want to give me back my money. I brought some rice or some dates, as Rasulullah said. Clear, my sisters? Feel free to ask about this subject, not something else. Whatever we study, ask me about it. Good. Continue. Muslim.
He has 3 days in which to decide whether to keep them or not.
Okay. Imam Muslim, rahimahullah, in his hadith, he has within 3 days. Okay.
By Muslim, which Al-Bukhari reported as Mullah, the Prophet came, as he must return within 1 star of any grain but wheat.
But wheat. Any grain. Why? Wheat is very expensive. I don't give you wheat. I give you other grains. Who can give me other grains other than wheat? Corn. Very good. What else? Barley. Very good. Sha'ir. You can give. Wheat is very expensive. Okay? Good. Now, yes?
When somebody says like Rahimahullah or, like when you say Prophet
Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. Yeah.
we say Rahimahullah, what do the other people say?
Ameen. Or even if you say nothing, it's okay. But it's better to say radiyallahu an, rahimahullah. For us who hear, we should say Ameen, because it's a dua. Good. Sister Sastina? Yes. Return policy. No, only this. Only this. Yes, that's why you better buy always hand to hand. I told you, the best transaction, my dear sisters, learn to go buy with your own, see with your own eyes, and pay with your money, with your hand, and take with your hand. That's the best. To let somebody on your behalf, big problem, huh? I didn't know that it looks like this. There is nothing like seeing with your own eye and hearing with your own ears. Only sometimes you cannot, that's fine. You delegate, but you do nothing. Go buy your own groceries by yourself. And sisters, keep doing what you're supposed to do. For example, shopping, cooking. It's very important for your health. You want to rest? You want to rest? Look at them. Look at them. You want to rest or not? Yes. Get tired. If you really want to rest, you have to get tired. Really, you want to sleep very well at night? You must exhaust yourself during the day. If the whole day you are resting, how can you rest at night? You're sleepless. Go by, come to masjid, go here, do something. You must do things. If you don't get tired, you will never rest. So the secret of happy life is to get tired. Look at them. They think Sheikh Zubair, hey, I just drank coffee, okay? Did you put anything here? Because now I sound very philosophical. Takbir. Sisters. Many of us think, number one, there is no rest in this dunya. This dunya, you rest there in Jannah, inshallah. There you rest. Dunya, in order to rest well, you need to get very tired. So working person, he or she, see how they sleep. They sleep like babies. Because simply they work very hard during the day. They sleep because they're tired. So if you want to rest, actually you're supposed to get tired first. I am so shocked at people who say, I need rest, I need rest. What are you doing, mister? You, compared to the ladies of those days. Do you go to the sungai to wash your clothes with your hand and carry? You do nothing, you like this. The socks, like this in the machine. You don't even know how to operate the machine. Takbir. Washing dishes with your hand, cooking, cutting. This is good for you. It keeps you alive until time comes to go back to Allah. So do things. Okay, Sheikh, I cannot do things with my hand and legs anymore because I'm old or tired or sick. Okay, this has to work. Think, strategize, plan. Serious, my sisters. Supervise. Be there with the maid. Cut it this way, do this. Cover it this way, put it in the oven this way. You just tasbih with remote control. Takbir. Okay, that was something I needed to say. Yalla. Now, Sister Sastina. Radiallahu anhu. Yes. One sa' is what I told you, 4 of this, 4 of full hand of dates. If you return a goat or anything you have bought, Rasulullah ﷺ said in this hadith, Abdullah bin Mas'ud about the goat, then give back some dates. Fair, you took the milk, you give back dates. Simple as this. This is how you return. But why you return? Why you return? Because you don't like the animal anymore? Or because you found out that the milk is not as you thought it was? Meaning you have valid reason. Most of us sometimes return policy, what do? We use the product. Like I know someone, he was with me in America, and I told him this is wrong. He bought a new bag, he traveled with it, came back within 1 month and gave it back, and they give him money. This is not right. But they have this policy in America. You can return within 1 month. A lot of people do this. That's not fair. No. Yalla ha. Next hadith.
Just out of curiosity, was the seller cheated? He tied up the other. But why is it that the buyer is paying back the
No, because he took the milk. He used the milk. You cannot return the milk once, because milk is not something that can be returned. It spoils. Very good. Very good. Yes. Yes. Same condition. So I cannot give you milk. I give you dates. You get back the money, of course. Of course. You get back the money, the full money. Okay? Radiallahu anhu. Sallallahu alaihi wasallam. He considered that cheating. Sisters, this Sahabi, it was Asabatu Sama, he said, Ya Rasulullah, there was rain yesterday. And in my shop, it was touched. The Prophet ﷺ told him, why you didn't put it on top? So that people see it. So if you hide something, sisters, if you hide something that you don't want the buyer to to see, it's a form of cheating. For example, you are selling your car and there is a dent, but only when you are taking it to the market or somebody is coming to see it, you somehow polish it. That is cheating. You should leave it as is. You cannot if he sees it, fine. If he doesn't see it, it's his problem. But I don't know, put some cream to look like it's normal. So be careful, sisters. Anything, house, you may paint the wall. Just let's say you have mold, and you just paint it one day before open house. People come and see. That's cheating. You should leave it like that. So a person says, okay, there is mold here. Please give me some idea, deduct, or I don't want to buy something like that. You have to trust Allah. Look, when Allah wants you to sell something, you will sell it. When He wants you to buy something, no one will take it away from you. If you don't have this in the back of your mind when you come to do transactions, you will never rest. When Allah wants you to buy something, no one will take it away from you. It's written for you. It will wait for you. When Allah doesn't want you to sell something, you will not sell it until He allows. So always dua, alhamdulillah. Like some of you ask me always for dua, Sheikh, dua for I want to buy something or sell something. We do dua for you. And you do dua for yourself. And for me as well. Clear? So do not hide something. You know, you yourself. If you buy that thing, you would at least ask for a discount. You know what I mean? Let's say there is a problem somewhere. Let me see it. I will say I'm still interested, but please give me some discount because of this problem. We negotiate. No, you paint it just to trick me so that later on when I buy it, a week later I start seeing mold again. That's not fair. I just gave you an example of selling a house or honesty, sisters. It's very difficult to find honest people nowadays. Yes. Oh my God, to find honest people? You did not know. You, Allah knows. You really didn't know there was problem. You never saw it. That's different. That's different. Okay? Tell him, sorry, wallahi, I didn't know. Yes. No, say sorry, I didn't know. Okay? Go ahead. Continue, sister. Nice. Subhanallah, when he said this hadith, Arabia is not a land of vineyards. It's North Africa, actually, Algeria, Morocco, Tunisia. Do you know I think, I'm not exaggerating, the best grapes in the world is in my country. But you still go to Australia and Europe. You don't believe? Up to you. I don't know what I should do to you to make you believe. Maybe no, not bring. You have to eat it there, from the tree. Bring it already 16 hours. Yes, one plane. And we do dars on the plane, takbir. Yes, imagine 16 hours of ilmu, 2 hours of tafsir, then rest, minum, makan, takbir. MashaAllah. No, serious. Subhanallah, the Prophet ﷺ mentioned as if the lands of the Muslims will have so much grapes. And that's true. Look at it. But when he said that, Islam was only in Mecca and Medina. The only place in Arabia that had good grapes is Ta'if. Ta'if, where he was badly beaten, peace be upon him, during the da'wah, before he went to Hijrah. So he was telling the Sahaba, a time will come, meaning the Muslims will start doing this. And I tell you why. Because the French, they have also grapes, but their land is cooler. It's the northern part of Mediterranean. The land is cooler, so the grape wouldn't be very, very good. North Africa is south of Mediterranean. The land is hotter, warmer. So the grape will be so good. That's why they cultivated North Africa, especially Algeria, with vineyards in order to make their French wine. Many of you don't know that the French famous wine comes from North Africa. Yeah, but the grape is so good. Yeah, especially the dark black grape. They make, na'udh billah, that red drink. So they keep it, they store it until it ferments, and then they squeeze it and do this. Rasulullah forbade us to do that. We are already forbidden to just keep it in storage until the price goes high, right? How about for bad reason like making liquor? Na'udhu billah, which is haram. And you as a farmer, if you know someone is going to buy your fruits, especially grapes, to make wine, you should not sell it to him. Let's say Carlsberg comes and say, give us your, or Tiger or whatever, Guinness or these companies, we buy from you. You should not. You know there are companies of, but you sold it to someone and he sold it back to them, that's their problem. Yes. Sisters, when we say the income has to be halal, doesn't mean the money is not stolen only. No, this type. Maybe you are a farmer of grapes. You produce grapes, but you sell to liquor. So this income is haram. This income is haram. Like what? Yes, if you know whatever you are producing is going to be used definitely for haram, you should not produce that thing. No, if you come to know, that's something else. No, somebody comes, na'udhu billah, somebody who runs haram, prostitute ring, comes and tell you, make me this type of cloth. And you know it's for these ladies. Some appealing cloth. You shouldn't. Because it's eventually look or makeup they are going to give to these women. Not to a woman who wants to surprise her husband.